Hey, book lovers. Welcome to Plot on the Rocks, the podcast where representation is crucial and it's always for the plot.
We're your hosts, Alicia, Rakia, and Tia, three friends dedicated to honoring the brilliance and the power of Black and POC authors.
We got some hot takes, some spoilers, don't worry, we'll always warn you, and deep convos on culture, identity, and everything in between.
Each week we dive deep into a new book, share our unfiltered thoughts, and celebrate the writers who are reshaping the literary world, one story at a time.
And fair warning, if you're here for a calm, quiet book club, this might not be what you're looking for.
Grab your favorite drink, curl up with us, and let's talk books. The ones that move us, excite us, and keep us flipping pages way past our bedtime.
So lower your expectations and let's get into the plot.
All right, well, welcome back to Plot on the Rocks, where we sip, spill, and unpack the stories everyone is talking about. And this one is a brand new book, actually, because I know the past couple of books that we've read, maybe like a year or two old, but this one just came out in January of this year. And today we're getting into I Don't Wish You Well by Jumata. Make sure I said that right. Jumata Emill. And there's tension, there's drama, and there's mess. And we just sit down and talk about it. So if you like messy friendships, morally gray like decisions, this episode is definitely for you. So let's go ahead and get into this real quick. So actually, before I even go into a description of the book, describe the book in 3 words.
I said layered, emotional, and very honest.
Okay, now how about you, Tia? What I put it in already, so we're good. What 3 words would you describe the book?
I would say it was thrilling. It was I like layered. I can't think of a different word than that, but I like that. So I'm going to steal one of Rakia's. And I would also say it was messy. Yeah.
But a good mess. Yeah, I would say layered.
Good mess.
I would say layered. Complex, but not in the way that layered is complex because of the conversations that were had throughout it that kind of made you sit there and think. And I guess I would say emotional too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say those 3.
Definitely.
But also, real quick, let's backtrack real quick. Don't edit this out. We'll keep this in. What is everybody drinking? Because we didn't talk about everybody's drinking.
Oh, yeah.
No, we didn't. I'm drinking a pink Moscato.
Ooh.
Real simple.
And it's funny because I'm mimicking you because I have a pink Moscato as well.
Hey,
oh my God.
It's Moscato Day.
Well, I have my pink drink. I'm like that. I'm going to be talking about Nello Supercom until they sponsor us. I'm like,
start tagging them.
No, for real. My Nello Supercom.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed an herbal refreshment before this. Wink, wink. Okay. So we're still in the same vibe a little bit. So we have that. But anyway, back to the story. Basically, the story is about Pryce Cummings, who is just finished his freshman year at college. He's a journalism student, media student, and he has this idea for a podcast after a man in his neighborhood dies. And the man's nephew was accused of murdering 4 football players at his high school and then ended up killing himself. But his uncle basically declared he was innocent until the day that he died. And Pryce is from this hometown of Moss Pointe, Louisiana. So he was like, I'm going to do a podcast on this story. And his professor's like, all about it, good to go. You go over there and do what you want to do. But then as he's digging into the murder, a lot of things start popping up. Basically, to sum it up, police don't do their job. Police didn't do their job.
No. Horrible.
Horrible. Terrible.
The worst police officers.
Oh my God. And you know what? And I think the sad part is how many departments are like that.
Especially in little small hick towns and stuff where everybody know everybody, try to cover up some stuff a lot.
It was weird when I was reading it. It almost felt familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way that they operated. Because there's so many small towns. Like, Rakia, you grew up in North Carolina too. You know how them small towns be around here. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Everybody has their golden kids or golden families that can't nobody really mess with. You can't say nothing to them.
I think that was like, not that I want to say the police department was the biggest thing that surprised me, but I think again that, what did they say? Like, everybody loves like God in football. And from up north, that's not to say that people don't care about high school sports like up north, but it's definitely a culture thing here, I would say, in the South, more than it is back home. So for me, like on the outside looking in, I never understood it. I really never did. I'm sitting here watching football games. Okay. What is this? So to see that these people like are like riding for these kids over a sport, and that's not to take away from people who
really
play.
Like that.
That is freaking insane to me.
I think it's the lack of things to do, because like you said, up north you guys have plenty of stuff to go and do. When you're in a small town or a small county, the only thing you have to do outside of school is play sports. And then everybody who, the parents, grandparents, they don't have anything else to do on Friday night either but to go see little Junior play football or little Samantha or whatever playing cheering or whatever. They ain't nothing to do.
Ugh.
Yeah. But that's literally it. And not only that, for a lot of people in these towns, and they touched on it a little bit in the book, that is their quote unquote way out. Especially if the town is, you know, poor, or their family in particular. Sports is their way to college.
For a lot of them,
I think it's that.
That's part of it.
Isn't one of the characters say that like, oh, the one that got injured?
Yeah,
Abe?
the brother.
He was like, that was his. Yeah, that was his way out. We're jumping all over the place here because that's how I should not have done this before filming the episode. I was like, this is going to be the best idea ever. And I was like, we're just all over the place. So with the characters, again, we have Pryce. And the big part of this is that Deuce Beals, who was accused of killing his football players, was gay. And the town painted it as like the football team found out that he was having a relationship with another boy in the school. They were going to out him, and he didn't like that. So he basically took them all out and then killed himself. And the town, again, being small, being very, very conservative and religious, they obviously did not like the whole gay thing. So they just use it as like, oh, see, this is what happens when you're repressed or when you can't get what you want, basically, with that. And Pryce himself is an closeted child of the town, and he kind of wants to prove Deuce's innocence to basically show the town, like, see, like, all gay people aren't like this, because they were more focused on the fact that, like, honestly, that this boy was gay over the fact that he killed people. Like, that was the bigger conversation.
That was more mad about that. That's crazy.
Like almost like, here, that proves my point that you shouldn't be doing X, Y, and Z. And that was another thing that kind of boggled my mind. I'm like, okay, like, he killed people, but like, y'all talking about him being gay?
Like, that's what did it. That's what did it. No.
Yeah.
But so
that was wild.
Yes, then we have Izzy, who if you've read the book, listen, I have mixed feelings about Izzy.
Me too.
I'm sorry, Izzy, they can't make me hate you. They really cannot.
They can't.
He was so fun. Like, he was so fun. We would have been friends. I feel like he and I would have been friends.
Yeah. He was, and he helped Pryce come out of his shell. And he helped Pryce kind of get to know the gay culture.
Yeah.
In a way that he had never allowed himself to do. And so, you know, y'all know we do spoilers here, but just for any new listeners, spoilers coming up.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna say I understand. However, for somebody growing up in such a hostile environment, it's almost like an act of self-defense at some certain points, you know?
Yes.
But like, damn, Izzy. Oh, he hurt my feelings with that one.
Yeah, I didn't expect him, honestly. I didn't.
Me neither.
Really?
No. He was
I kind of
not on my list.
I had a little inkling at first, but then immediately took him off the list because I'm like, oh, he came to help.
Right.
Now, if he had not come, you know what I'm saying? Because it was the initial meeting that made me be like, oh, he probably killed that boy because he was being mean to him. He was beating on him, whatever. But after that, after he came to town, I'm like, oh, Izzy, he's
trying to help.
What's that line? No, what's that line that Junior said what's his name? Pryce's brother said about how he hated watching Law and Order SVU because he would figure out who the person was before like the cops did on the show. I feel like that's how I am when it comes to stuff because listen, when I tell you that the ADHD pattern recognition was pattern recognitioning both of the bad people in the book, I clocked it from the beginning, and I was just like, they got me in the end, at the end, and I was like, wait, like something's not right. I know this Reverend is guilty of something. I just feel it. I feel it in my bones. Yes, the pinky ring. Yes, the pinky ring. The fact that he's mentoring.
That was such a good foreshadowing.
Mentoring these little because to me I was like, why am I mentoring these like boys for? Like that's weird. Stop barking, please.
Yeah.
But then when I saw when he said I saw the angel Gabriel on the wall, I was like, shut up.
Yeah. As soon as he said Gabriel, I said
like. Right?
Yeah.
Like I knew the priest did something, but I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I definitely thought he had something to do with it from the beginning.
Yeah. Just the way he was moving at church. Me,
yeah. And I was like, my initial guess was that he was involved with the whole thing with the Bertrand and the boys.
Yes.
That's what I thought. I thought, oh, we gonna find out this man been messing with little boys too. But exactly. He a whole drug dealer.
Drug money. It'll buy you what you want.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And like that happens. That really happens. I have heard several stories of pastors being drug dealers. And I don't know what that pipeline is about. But I guess they bought their money, honey.
I feel like
that's really what I think it is.
They don't I can't even talk. They're not all the way reformed because a lot of times men of God, they come from like struggles or they maybe went to jail and did something. It's kind of like he still got that little pinky finger still in the game, and that's what he was doing.
Yeah. The love of money.
It'll do it.
And I think that's the other thing. Because pastors make money. Even in a small church.
And then people gonna get them tithes and offerings, honey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So you got somebody that come from the streets, like you said, got a history of drug dealing. Now he a pastor. I'm going to tell you what it made me think of. This is very off topic, but I'm going to say it anyway. Mace.
Cause what?
The rapper?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I forgot he's a pastor now. Oh my god.
Well, he not no more. He not no more. But
he on a podcast talking crazy with Cameron now.
Where do I? Yeah. Okay, I don't pay attention to that.
Low key, that podcast is hilarious.
Look, y'all know how I feel about the podcast. I be listening to it.
It is hilarious.
Photo shoot with Cameron in the early 2000s when he has like. Was that a Nextel? It was like a baby pink, like Nextel flip phone. Yeah. And he had the fur. Like, I got it. Anyway.
Iconic.
I love it.
Iconic.
Yeah. And he's still very handsome. He is still very handsome.
I liked him in Paid in Full. Niggas get shot every day, B. Like, even though he was a snitch, he was still fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's a cutie.
Yes, he is. Oh my god, what were we talking about? Mace?
Oh
yeah, him and Mace.
Yeah. Mace, yes. So I'm gonna tell you, it reminded me of that because Mace, he went in and immediately had a mega church, like immediately from scratch. Okay, people was lining up to go to his church, and me as a teenager, I'm like, y'all are dumb. Okay, because what make y'all think the rapper Mace all of a sudden like this is your spiritual leader? Okay, he did all that. Then he went back and forth because I don't know if y'all remember, there was a few years where he would stop being a pastor for a second, cuss 50 Cent out, go back to being a pastor.
You can't
quit being a pastor for a second. Now he kill a mace.
That's not how it works.
And then go back to be a pastor. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what it reminded me of. I'm like, wow.
That's why you have to watch and have discernment and pay attention over who you are allowing to steward over your life. Everybody out here who's claiming to be a pastor, a word of God, a man of God, a woman of God, it's not that. It's not that.
Yep. Discernment is key.
And a lot of people,
because people got all the charisma in the world. So many people.
And it's just like, do you not? And that's like the hardest part too, when you watch like these mega church pastors, when they're, it's almost like you can feel that it's bullshit.
They just talk well.
Yes, and it's even like when Pryce did go to church, he was saying something he just couldn't buy what he was saying. But just because, like you said, you have charisma, you can shout a little bit, you can attract attention, doesn't mean that you're really saying anything, and you're over here like bamboozling people. Oh, that's a good word.
Yeah.
Bamboozle.
Yes, it is.
Bamboozle. And that was like that. I was like, at least to one of the questions too. It's like, we already know that we felt sympathetic towards Izzy, but the biggest question was like, who did you unexpectedly sympathize with? So would you say like your sympathy for, I think for Izzy in hindsight was unexpected? Or you kind of felt like you were just going to sympathize with him anyway, like from the beginning, before you knew everything?
Yeah.
I
think I was going to sympathize with him anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
Kind of going back to what you said before, because I had it noted that he didn't have a safe haven. Your dad was abusive. Your mom was just all involved in church, and anything that you did was considered a sin. The church shunned you. You were getting bullied at school. The first boy that you fell in love with wanted to keep you a secret, and then when people found out, he beat you up and blamed you for it. Like, where are you finding any ounce of joy? Who are you with, or who are you around? What are you doing that's allowing you to fill your cup up? Like, his cup was always empty. Like, dealt a horrible hand.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Little baby.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when I was reading, I had these moments where I'm just like, oh wow, I'm so proud of Izzy. He left town. He got his money up. He's living his best life. He found himself. Like, that's how I was feeling the entire time.
Yeah.
And so when the big reveal happened, I was real life hurt.
I was like, damn.
Now, granted, I just finished this book 5 minutes ago. So the wound is fresh.
But there are certain parts too, like, honestly, like, even like when you get to the middle of the book where they have the girl, we're jumping all over the place, y'all. I'm so sorry. When they have the girls' names that were carved into the thing, and it said Isabella, and then Pryce over here, we can't find Isabella, bitch, Izzy is right there. Isabella, I need you to make the connection.
I didn't make it,
please.
I didn't make it. I was like, Isabella,
it went all the way
up, especially when he kept saying, if we can find her, we can't find her, and I'm just like, you sneaky bitch.
My 1 + 1 did not equal 2.
Very sneaky.
Because I did not get it. I was like, well, maybe she's at another school or something. I don't know.
I'm sitting here thinking it's fitting to be one of the girls they assaulted.
Yes. And I
had no idea.
That's the biggest. So, like, I mean, one of the questions we have is like, who did you not feel bad for? But like, I feel like can I collectively say it was the football players, or no? Am I just a revengeful person?
I will say this is one of those points in the book that I think had a great point of like conversation making, because it is very true that offenders offend a lot of times, unfortunately. But when you're young and you're taken advantage of and you're shown a toxic way to do things, that might just be a flip switched, unfortunately. And for these young men, they took it and ran with it. So at the end of the day, it's like, yes, there's trauma that happens to you. People get assaulted, people get sexually abused, but you still have to make the decision, okay, am I going to be like that? Or am I going to find a way to heal and get past it?
Yes.
And they decided they was going to be like that. And they did it egregiously and with support.
Yes. It's like everybody just turned a blind eye. So, yeah, I definitely agree. Mine is like a 50-50 with them. The pastor, he deserved it. I'm sorry. You ain't had no business doing all that stuff he was doing. And then the pedophile man. Because not only...
Yes.
But that's like a common thing. Because y'all know Law and Order SVU. Y'all know this is my favorite show. They always have some type of like trophy. And to me, that is sickening. That you are literally taking something that does not belong to you. And then you're keeping a trophy. And it's
sick.
It's people it's women and men out here who are willing to give it to you for free, make you pay for it. Why do you gotta mess with kids?
Listen.
Why?
It was one of the things that stuck out to me too with it was, again, the boys dealing with being assaulted by this man that they trusted, and then again doing it to other people. And I wonder, given how let's just call a spade a spade, the town was homophobic. The town was very, very homophobic. We already know that there's a stereotype when it comes to men being sexually assaulted, especially when it comes to other men. A lot of the time when I think there's two actually it was Terry Crews and Brendan Fraser that came out with it, and the response that they had was like, from men in particular, was so fucking disgusting. Like, it was not taken seriously. I think Brendan Fraser was like blacklisted for years because of it. So for me with the town, I wonder like how, well actually no, I feel like homophobia played a really big role in how the boys probably initially handled it. Doesn't excuse what they did afterwards, but how they initially handled it, because I think Izzy even said it. Izzy or Pryce said it in the book, where it's like that's probably why they were homophobic in themselves because of that. And I wonder if the town was maybe more open, if they had their priorities straight of what was important, what was not important, if the boys would have felt more comfortable saying something. Because even when Pryce called this guy out, Bedford out, everyone was still so worried about his reputation. And it's again, this man he was touching kids, and his mom called him out too. Like, sir, you're more concerned about how this is going to make you. He's a pedophile. I wanted to strangle like almost everybody in that town. Yeah, because
and the sad thing is that's real life. That is real life. Homophobia will completely cause communities to turn a blind eye to anything that's happening. I have witnessed it, unfortunately.
It's so sad.
They'll keep it silent to keep the idea of homosexuality out of the picture.
And I think they even say on page 25, the murders had become the town's cautionary tale against homosexuality, a way to characterize gays as these repressed, sexually deviant murderers who preyed on straight boys. Had Deuce not been gay, he wouldn't have been ashamed. And if he hadn't been ashamed, he wouldn't have killed Moss Pointe's golden boys. The social commentary in town following the murders was what had kept Pryce in the closet even longer. And that made me so sad. Like, ugh. And that, I guess that leads to, well, who is, and before we get to the next one, because this is where we get in devil's advocate territory, to make it fun, who would you never trust in real life out of everybody? Let's not talk about Bedford. Let's not do Bedford the Reverend, because that's already...
Damn, that was my answer.
Oh. Those are the obvious ones.
No, I'm gonna think of somebody else. Yeah, very obvious.
Junior?
Yes, I was gonna say Junior. Because he sold his own brother out.
Junior.
That was egregious.
That hurt me. That made me cry, actually. Like, it made me tear up. Because I was like, what? Like,
to your own brother. I could never. Like, I couldn't even the scaring part. Wow. To then take it to the next level? Oh, no.
To want to...
Yeah, no, he wasn't. Pryce wasn't wrong to not want to talk to him anymore. I would never talk to him again. I almost cut my brother off for losing my dog. You kidnapped me? Oh,
and that's what irritated me too. With the pastor like trying to get them to talk again, and even Pryce said, "Look, let me deal with this in my own time." Like, first of all, that also irritated me. Like that the mom even brought that up, because that's nobody's. This is no. Please.
Yeah.
But like
Can I interject one thing also? Yes. Listen, this is for the girlies that grew up in church. This is one thing I really hate about some churches and some people, where they will take all of their business to the pastor without permission. That was nobody's business.
Nope.
That was a family matter, first of all. But even then, you gonna make him go to the pastor to talk about being kidnapped and forgiving the kidnapper? Oh, hell no.
But it's...
Now I'm pissed at you, Mama.
Yes. I feel like that's the only time I was mad at her. Because I was with Shorty the whole time. That little, I got you. I said, well, I like that.
I know, right?
I like that.
Good. Uh-huh. I'm gonna take that.
Me too. Look, I got you.
My mama used to say that.
Shoot, because who you talking to?
Right.
But no, I didn't like that. Yeah. And I feel like that's common too when it's just like family. It's like when it's families involved, you're immediately supposed to want to forgive or want to talk it out. Like, no, at the end of the day, you hurt me, family or not. I don't want to talk to you, and I shouldn't be made to.
Exactly.
Yes. And I think that, like you said, that's the biggest thing, because it's like, again, because we are related, I have to do this. That doesn't make any sense, because like you guys said, if it was anybody else, you'd be done.
Yeah, he should be happy he doesn't have a restraining order against him.
Oh, yes, I would have. Listen,
like, what do you mean?
I'm sorry. I would have. Like Izzy said, I don't do the whole Michelle Obama thing. I really genuinely don't. You go low, I go to hell. I would have pressed charges. I would have pressed charges against him. Yes,
and press
all of them. All of them.
And all they got was community service. Y'all kidnapped 2 people. Beat them to the fact that they had to be bandaged, and all y'all got was community service. Also, y'all could throw a ball.
That's crazy.
Now, granted, like you said, we know throwing a ball for some people is the end all be all, and it does change people's lives. But you are my brother. Your room is right beside mine, and you thought that this was okay? Child.
And not to mention, isn't maybe I'm just being dramatic. Isn't like a violation of privacy? Isn't that like a crime or no? I just make it. In my brain, I feel like it should be.
I feel like it's
going through somebody's phone and doing something, right?
Because technically he stole it.
It sounds right.
Impersonation, kidnapping.
Yeah.
Okay.
All that.
Okay. Exactly. So now this leads to my favorite part, because this brings you back to like the I'm Medusa. Was it deserved? Now, hot takes. Some of them had it coming. And the biggest question, being hurt doesn't justify everything, or does it?
Okay, so are we breaking it down by like person as far as if they deserved it?
Let's do. I would say because let's start with. Look, let's start easy. Let's do like revenge versus accountability, right? One would argue, one being myself, that Izzy sought revenge, and held the boys accountable. And the outcome was them dying.
I agree. I feel like this was a case of fuck around and find out. Y'all was fucking around with a whole lot of people, hurting them in ways that are unimaginable, and this is what happens. I feel like you can't constantly wrong people and then expect your life to be rainbows and sunshine. Karma's coming. Yeah. Whether it's with you or your kids, or it's coming, and that was their karma for hurting people. A girl killed herself.
I agree.
Yes,
I agree. And there were opportunities for them to be held accountable that were purposefully deflected, so that they wouldn't be. And after you've not only abused and bullied me, now you've sexually assaulted me. At what point, and this is something I struggle with in real life as well, I struggle with women who are in prison for killing their abusers. I struggle with people being in jail who killed, people who sexually assaulted them. I struggle with that in real life because my thing is the law is not always really good to the victim. More times than not, justice is not going to be served, unfortunately. Nope. As a matter of fact, I'm listening to this other podcast plug, called Betrayed.
Ooh, okay.
And Betrayed,
I think you told me about that.
Oh, it's so good, y'all. Yeah, it's really good. But one thing I am seeing in all of these cases, people do absolutely horrendous shit. Proof is there that they did this horrendous shit, and the law will give them 6 months and probation.
What is that?
So you telling me that's enough? And then not only am I supposed to take it, when I finally get tired of it and defend myself, now I'm going to prison? Oh, craziness.
Yes. And I think, I guess we all like vigilante justice in one way. What's that? My little musical self, Chicago, Subway Tango. Yes. Okay. He only had himself to blame. So listen, I love that freaking song. They did it for the Lillis. You pop that gun one more time. Like I told you not to do it. I told you not to do it. It's 1920s. I'm home all day. I'm on freaking Quaaludes. Leave me alone. Like, let me do it.
I'm gonna watch that this weekend. Actually,
it's that was like, oh my god, I love that movie so much. Oh my god. Actually, trauma dump real quick. Do you know one of my friends that I had when that came out? Because I was singing when I was younger. When You're Good to Mama, the one that Mama Morton, Queen Latifah plays. This little bitch said, excuse me. She's like, oh, you know, on Broadway, she's not black or big, right? So you wouldn't be able to play her. Yes, bitch. Yes, she said that to me.
Oh, that might would have been fighting hands because
I was like, what? Like when I forgot how old I was when it came out. Now she's married to a black woman.
This sip is on point because, and if you listen to this, girl, you knew better. You owe our friend an apology, ho.
Anyway,
literally.
Anyway. To you.
That is crazy.
Yeah. I still remember that. Every time I sing the song, I think about that, and then I get angry about it. So okay. So we've already established that we like vigilante justice. We sympathize with Izzy because Izzy ends up being the murderer. So the one who's helping Pryce figure this out. He had a relationship with Deuce. He was the one who ended up killing the football players because they were out here R-wording and sexually assaulting all these women and drugging them, and then they ended up gang him in the woods with a beer bottle, and he was just like, no, I'm not gonna do it anymore. So I feel like we've established that. But do you think, for me, when it comes do you think anybody took it too far? I feel like, again, this is my Steno Ed energy from I Medusa. The only people who took it too far were the football players, so they deserved it, and the priest,
I agree.
And Bedford, obviously, but no, not Izzy.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I was reading the book, I was kind of hoping that Pryce was gonna let it go.
I know. Oh my god, me too.
Just a little bit.
I know.
Just a little bit. I was like, well, dang, he ain't killing nobody now.
No, look, he did say that. He said I'm not a serial killer. Like I did what I needed to do. I'm done.
He only killed the ones that got him.
So,
what's done is done.
Sorry, like
I don't know.
But I feel like if he wouldn't have found out that Izzy did it, then they wouldn't have been able to find out that Deuce was innocent, and that was the whole reasoning behind the story. And that, I think, we touched on that a little bit too about people who deserved it. I feel like he's the opposite because I feel like he was really trying to turn his life around, and then he didn't get the second chance. And I feel like that's ironic because your name is Deuce. Yeah. The Lord trying to give you a second chance, you're trying to take it, and then the pastor won't let you loose. Crazy.
That, and that pastor going to hell. This child really trying to get out, And that is terrible. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you, Rakia. If anybody didn't deserve it, I think it's Deuce. He was troubled. He had a past. Yes, he did beat up Izzy one time, but I think that was fear.
Yeah.
That doesn't excuse it necessarily, but I just think he could have grown to be a good man.
That's true. And I also, that's probably the one thing I didn't like about Izzy is that he framed Deuce because he was upset. And
but did he though?
He's the one that made the call. He made the call that he was.
Oh, the voice. Yeah.
The voice, because the voice. But I think that's like probably the one thing I was like upset with him about, because like, I'm sorry. Yes, I get it. He like beat you up, but you want to send that man to jail for murder?
Because he beat you up? A lover scorn, baby.
I know. Like that's
some crazy things.
He was real scorned.
Honestly, I feel like Izzy is probably a Sagittarius. Because like, like a Sagittarius, maybe a Scorpio, maybe, but like for him to do that was I say, I feel like that's the only way he went. And then you know how sad that is. He didn't go too far with the murder, but he did go too far with framing somebody.
Context matters. Context matters. Basically, that's all I'm gonna say.
Again. Nobody, and we don't hear what I.
No, you just sounded like you said Orlando Bloom.
There's another one that you can't make me hate as Orlando Brown.
He is a mess.
But you know what popped up? Yes, do y'all remember Scared Straight?
Yes.
You remember the gay prisoner who was like reading to filth? The young one, and he's like, and your hair's not that cute. That's probably gonna be easy. And
you're ashy.
You're dusty. You're not that cute.
Yes, you're dusty. You're not that cute.
Oh my god, that's gonna be easy. In jail. He might make the most of it.
He might make the most oh my gosh.
Like, oh my god.
And Izzy gonna be, let me tell you something, Izzy gonna be just fine. Right. He's gonna be in there paid, okay? Because he already.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen.
He's gonna be just fine.
The way that he read that girl in the floral shop, I know she cried. I know she cried when she went home. Oh, and I love this so much.
He said, I hope your husband cheat on you with every nurse that he works with.
Jesus. Crazy.
Oh my god. Oh, and then her DMing Pryce right after everything happened. Girl, go away.
Please.
Go away.
I'm so glad that he blocked
No, because he was like, oh, please.
Yeah, that was it.
Listen, and that I feel like she didn't get what she deserved. I think she should have been not equally as punished, but no. I'm not just being. This is why I say Izzy was a Sagittarius, because I'm like, how could I have ruined your life?
You added to the list.
No, like, you should have gotten it. Who else? No, I think everybody else is safe, so they're fine. And this is gonna get deep. We're gonna get very deep right now. I'm not really deep. I say that all the time, and then the question is so freaking basic. Church was a big thing, a big topic of the conversation. Oh, I lost the question. Y'all, this is a PSA. This is a PSA. If you ever want to do a podcast, just don't get high beforehand.
Don't do it.
No, get drunk like the other two do. Like,
it'll come back to you.
It was basically along the lines of just like, I guess, just church in general. Church in there, I guess, because the biggest question was like cancel culture, and I feel like, I don't want to say all churches, I would say modern American evangelical Christianity has a big thing when it comes to cancel culture. Is when you think about it, because this question makes no freaking sense.
I'm following you.
You're following me?
Yeah.
You're following me?
I'm following you. I'm with
just
you.
get into my brain.
I'm with
Let it flow, girl.
I know. I'm in a flow state. I'm trying to be
connected
in a flow state right now. But I feel like what I found really interesting is I feel like when it comes to the church and people who disagree with it or have questions about it, and you see it in the story too, specifically with Izzy's mom, the defensiveness that she had the defensiveness that she had. And it brought me back, which I don't know if you follow Kev on Stage, the comedian. He just did a podcast with what's the
Cam?
What's the guy with the hat, with the damn hat?
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. Yeah. And how for his Christianity, he says he chooses to lead with love when it specifically comes to the LGBTQ community. And he was like, if I get to heaven and God really says like, hey, you being nice to the gay people, I didn't like that. He could have been like, well, I was just leading with love or whatever. The amount of like evangelical Christians who were like mad at him for saying that he wants to love people, that's crazy to me. And as someone who's like, I feel like we've all read the Bible in and out, and especially when we go into Catholic school, like we had classes to sit there and study it. I don't know what Jesus these people are talking about. I really genuinely don't, because where is this coming from? And then the part
here's the thing, a lot of these people that are mad did not read the Bible.
That's true. But even like Izzy's mom, when she meets up with him, and then she's like, oh, honor your father and mother, like blah 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 blah, whatever. No, I feel like we've talked about this before in like in a past episode, but for some reason people who quote that never go to the next line, the next line down, where it's like basically don't provoke your children to anger.
Bring your children.
You forget that part. So
you better preach, friend.
Sorry, like you're out here like you want to follow this lifestyle, but you're not doing the same thing. You're like it just absolutely boggles my mind. This is turning into a rant. Somebody interrupt me, please.
I don't think it's a rant. Like you said, I feel like it's true honesty, I feel like Christianity is one of those religions that have been around for a very long time, and I feel like people with any type of advice that you get, you pull what you need and then you disregard what you don't. And what you could be disregarding could be what somebody else is needing. And I feel like when it comes to sin, all sin is equal. So you're perfectly fine with the pastor cheating on the first lady. You're perfectly fine with the deaconess beating up his wife. You're perfectly fine with knowing that sister so-and-so's son be slanging dope, but he helped pay for a pastor anniversary. But the gays is where you draw the line.
Y'all preaching tonight.
Like,
y'all preaching.
I don't get it. And I feel like too, we put these men and women of God on a pedestal, and then people sometimes forget that they are human too. They sin and do things that they shouldn't do, just like everybody else. But you ask God for forgiveness. Now, granted, what he decides when you make it up to the pearly gates, that's up between you and him. But stop trying to make everything, you're shining a light on what you want to shine on. It's not okay.
It's cherry picking. It's cherry picking, and it's hypocrisy. Because like you said, they will ignore all of those things going on in a church every day. But let the choir director hold his hand a little funny, and now everybody got to try to vote him out.
Honey, you see what he was doing, girl? He had a little switch. Maybe he was trying to get a wedgie out. He can't do that up front. You don't know what that man was doing. Golly.
And it was, and I feel like what a lot of people forget is God gave everybody free will. Free will is, I don't want to say it's doing what I want to do, but to make the decisions that I think are going to be right for myself. And that's that. I think everybody just needs to mind their own damn business. Just mind your business. Like honestly what it is too, it also reminds me, I'm gonna equate the two, because there have been studies that show like if people are like racist or homophobic, their brain activity literally is not working. I think Harvard did a study where it's like their prefrontal cortex is not making connections. So you are literally dumber if you do these things. And it's like you hate these people so much, do you think about them all the time? Mm-hmm. And that also doesn't make sense to me, because if I don't like somebody,
it's gay.
Rent free.
Yes, you worrying about what that man doing?
Exactly. Yes. It's like, if I don't like somebody, why am I going to think about them? Mm-hmm. You don't exist to me.
Who cares?
So it's just like, literally, like, okay, so I don't know. The girl likes to lick a little bit of pussy. Who cares? Okay, sorry. Let me just be honest.
A little munchy munch. That's what she want to do. Like,
that's exactly. So leave her alone, because again, that's between them two. And on top of that, too, not everybody is a freaking Christian. So why are you subscribing your lifestyle on everybody else?
We all have our own struggles we need to be focused on.
Yes.
And the Bible talks about worrying about the beam in your eye before you worrying about the splinter in your neighbor's. But
it's deflection.
I feel like a lot of the problem is just like, deflection. You got your own struggles you need to be worrying about, and you worrying about everybody else's. You would be much happier if you just focused on doing what God said to do. Love your neighbor. Be charitable. Worry about the widow. Feed the homeless. Y'all ain't doing none of that. Y'all going to church on Sunday with your panky ring. Showing off. Okay. No. It's foolishness.
My God. It is, and that's what's a junior? I keep getting junior and junior Pryce and Deuce. I keep getting them all mixed up.
Junior,
all the names are different. Listen, hold on. Pryce did say too, when he was at church. I
was done with him.
When he was at church, he said, "Now it all felt theatrical, like the man before them was putting on a show instead of providing spiritual nourishment." Spiritual nourishment.
Mm-hmm. We need to be fed. Guidance. We need to be fed. The spiritual.
Yeah. Fed good food.
They're being fed something,
not no
but
bull. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Is it? I guess this would be. I'm trying to think, could this happen? Could something like this happen in real life? And I feel like, yes, we've seen it in different iterations. Who's that female murderer? Eileen Wuornos. We've seen stuff like that happen. Was she murdered the men who had abused her?
Yep. We see movies about it all the time. Okay. We see TV shows. And then, like you said, real life, it's always whispers about prominent families. If you have money and resources, you can literally get away with murder and then go on and live your happy little life. And then what happens after the fact, but you got away with it.
Let me tell y'all a story. I might have told y'all this story before. My senior year of high school, I did a senior prank. We got arrested.
What?
Now, all I did.
She had a record, y'all.
I had some. No, it's been expunged. The bill's clear, okay? I completed that community service. Okay?
What did Cat Williams say? No jail time.
Right.
No jail time. All I did, little baby oil on the floor.
That's not bad.
Couple eggs. Nothing serious. Y'all, they put me for breaking and entering, damage to personal property. Yeah. They threw me in the jailhouse, okay?
That's crazy.
Now, mind you, right up the street at a little bit more affluent school, some white kids drove a car into the school for their senior prank. Injured several students. Into the school. Injured several students. Ask me what happened.
The community service or nothing?
Nothing.
And they injured students?
Injured.
They probably paid him off. Just like that boy paid off.
They looked a little different than me and my friends. I'll tell you that. They look a little different. That kind of stuff happens every day.
Crazy.
That's
and that really that
every day.
That makes me so mad.
Yes.
Yeah. Between stuff like that happening, there are serial killers out now. I don't know if y'all heard about the one in Louisiana.
Yes, I saw that a while ago.
There's currently serial killers on the loose, uncaught, walking around in Food Line.
Look, Trader Joe's getting a little snack. We would never know. That's crazy.
Yes.
No. Do you think about that? Happens. Think about how many like criminals you just walk past every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's a scary thought. It's a scary thought. People are crazy.
No, yeah.
It's an evil world we live in, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It is.
They even have me.
And unfortunately... Oh, no, go ahead.
No, I was going to say with the real life thing, even like, who are the people that were doing like the sexual assault and being the predators? And they say throughout too, where it's like, you know, everybody's always worried about gay people touching kids or doing X, Y, and Z. You never hear, but you hear about how many political people on the right wing side who have gotten in trouble within the past year itself. So the call is coming from inside the house, baby.
Yeah.
The projection. It's projection.
Yes.
And it's
anybody walking around thinking everybody doing something, that's because they doing it.
Yes. Literally, honestly, when Izzy said at the end of the book, when Pryce was like, why did you do it? Because I want to tell them they can't mess with us, with the gays. I was like, period. Period. Like, do what you need to freaking do.
Yeah.
Anyway. Someone's going to make, so if we ever get like big, someone's going to make like a clip of this and be like, they are murder apologists. And put the wrong things like, oh well.
Cancel them!
Yeah. But it's like you said, some of this stuff is not either, it's not black and white. Some of it lands in the gray area with stuff like this, like you said, when you're dealing with women who are abused and kids who are abused. That is some very jarring stuff. And that's not a thing you can wipe away. If you are accused of domestic violence or raping somebody, you can't come back from that. You can't come back from that.
And you shouldn't.
Like, no.
But we see it. We see, especially like in the media, and this is what worries me about like boys growing up now. I don't know if you guys watched the documentary Inside the Manosphere with Louis Theroux. He's a British journalist.
I couldn't do it, girl.
It was a hard
just the clips were infuriating.
I tried to, like, I watched it with my dad. My dad was like flabbergasted because he's older. Obviously, he's not knowing what's on right now. He's like, is this like, I was like, yes, Dad, this is serious. Like, this is what these boys are sitting here like watching. And we have stuff like that. We have people like Andrew Tate, who was literally arrested for sex trafficking, but now he's just out. We have major celebrities like, okay, rest his soul, Kobe Bryant. Didn't he like rape somebody? But he played football, so we just not basketball, so no, it's fine. Or what's his name? Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg beat a Vietnamese man up and had like racial slurs for him and everything, but he's a good Catholic man, and he's this big actor now. But like nobody, so we see it every single day of just men just being not held accountable for things. Let's be really honest. I know I'm gonna piss some people off. Chris Brown. That man has never come back after because he was still fucking crazy. Karrueche has a whole entire restraining order against him because he's freaking nuts and he keeps assaulting people. Men and women, but he can dance. He can dance and he can sing.
It's our culture is very selective when it's gonna be about who we're mad at.
Yes, and people look at you crazy when you're like, no, I don't really listen to him anymore. I can't separate the art from the artist when it comes to this. And they look at you like you're nuts. And they get angry. It's like, well, are you gaslighting me?
Answer is yes.
Like, please. So it's like, I think it's scary because I think this is almost like it's one of these books that's like a mirror, I think, to society as how it's always been. And some of the call outs like too like on the nose. Yeah, but I think for some people it needs to be on the nose because if you're not saying it how it is, some people just aren't gonna get it.
Nope. Sometimes it needs to be plain. And then that no word. I think that was one of the biggest things for me, not just our culture, I feel like worldwide, is we don't hold men any type of accountable when it comes to sexual assault. It's always her skirt was too short, or she was flirting with him, or she was drinking too much. If she said no, that means no.
Mm-hmm.
If he said no, no means no. Because it's both ways.
Yes. There's this video, I have to send it to you. I saw on TikTok. And I just love that I think it was specifically for little black boys. And he is like I forgot what he does, a speaker. And he was doing a thing on body language and these boys are like 2nd, 3rd grade. And they have the female teacher like demonstrating, and then he's like, "Oh, can I have a hug?" Da, da, da. And she's like, "No, not really." And they keep asking for one, and then she was like, "Okay, yeah, fine," but her body language was still off. Mm-hmm. And then when he was done, he's like, "Did she really want that hug?" And all these little boys were like, "No." So you have these little kids who know these things. It's almost like you're retraining them to like think the opposite as they get older,
right?
And he was like, "Even if your body language is off, what did she say?" And they were like, "No." And I never understood. Yes. It was just so good.
That's necessary.
It is. And
we got to be more proactive with it, because society is set up to make it so that these little boys feel entitled to a woman's body.
Yes.
Going back to the whole manosphere thing. I mean, all of society is like that. I don't know if y'all remember hearing when you little, he just hit you because he likes you.
Right. He's mean to you because he likes you.
He's being mean to you because he thinks you're pretty. No. That is such a toxic message.
Let somebody say that to my daughter.
And boys are getting the opposite of that.
No, and I hate that. And that's why I also get irritated too when people say boys are so much easier to raise than girls. No, especially now again with the manosphere thing, we have to consciously put in an effort to make sure that you don't grow up to be a piece of crap. Yeah. That stresses me out.
Literally.
It's really insane. And then the time you get for it too. Like you get way lesser time for like sexual assault, and then the statute of limitations. Like, why is there a limit on that? It's not a limit when you
make
kill somebody, but it's a limit on that.
Exactly.
They will give somebody 5 months for raping somebody, and then give them life for selling weed. And that is just. It pisses me off.
It's like stealing. I feel like it should be in the category of like grand larceny. You are taking something that does not belong to you, and it's leaving a long-lasting scar.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. And I'm sure. I think Brazil has laws like that. I was reading some of the laws that Brazil has would send Americans into a freaking coma. Do you know what? You know what's illegal over there? Racism. You're racist. You're going to jail. Yes. Violence, or even just like different types of like, even if it's not like a verbal sexual assault, stuff like that, jail. Go to jail. You can't have that here though.
Common sense. Like that's common sense. These people want to be evil. I promise you, because it's not. I'm gonna spoil one of the episodes of Betrayal for y'all, just so you can like understand why. It's just so like this. The justice system just does not mean shit to me. This man got caught with a computer full of images of children. Computer full, okay? His brother was a cop. He tried to convince the wife not to go to the cops about it.
The brother?
The brother of the man, yeah. Because she called him thinking, I'm going to tell my brother-in-law. He'll help me go to the police about it. I just caught his brother doing something terrible. He told her, calm down. It's probably not what you think.
Not what I think.
Do you know this man served, get ready for it.
Don't piss me off.
2 months. 2 months. But they'll put somebody in jail longer than that for selling drugs to feed their family. Now, I'm not saying selling drugs is right. What I'm saying is, you're telling me this man can actively hurt children and have images of it, and that's just nothing.
Sick.
And let a parent of one of those kids do something to that man, then they'll get more in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now they're going to prison. Yeah. They're going to prison. That's going to jail, ridiculous.
Jail. Like, it's crazy.
But what's crazy, and I wonder if they, this made me think too, I wonder if they give them less time, because you know that like old adage where it's like, don't be a pedophile in prison. Don't be a rapist in prison. Don't mess with old people in prison, because they'll get you in there. So I wonder if that's why they get shorter sentences too. Because it's such a thing in there that, because especially like because my dad used to be a corrections officer, and like he was like don't let them find out that you did stuff to kids, because you're not getting out.
It's very true. So I have a couple of family members who were correctional officers, and they say the same thing. Like a lot of times they don't even go into general population because they know.
And you know what? I ain't gonna lie. That's how it should be.
It's like, you know,
like it's just
yeah.
Because they're just gonna keep doing it. They're gonna get out and keep. You know how many of them get out and they just keep doing it again.
I really think the real reason is because these judges be doing it too.
Probably.
That's really what I think it is.
That's a whole thing.
It's a whole
network. We see what's going on in the world. Yeah. We see all these men and getting implicated in all these rings and child trafficking and stuff like that. This world is evil. So if Izzy thought it was best, okay,
justice for Izzy.
If Izzy thought it was best, justice for Izzy, man.
Be like those girls that like the women that like would write letters to like freaking Ted Bundy or some shit. That would be like that's what Izzy. Like, no, you didn't do
Izzy, girl, how you doing in there? What you need?
You need some money on your commissary? Come on, I can help you. What's going on? Listen. So actually, no, Jumata, what you need to do is you need to write a book about Izzy while he's inside and what he's doing in there.
Help him solve a mystery.
Yes, because he was doing a good job. He was doing a good job.
Yeah.
So he could, and he had to keep up. But that's impressive too. Like he couldn't crack the whole entire time. He had to keep up that facade, and he was having a good old time. He even said, he's like, it was kind of fun, you know. Think it's other people. Like he's over here kicking to himself. Like you're not gonna get it.
Be a spy. Jumata, think about it.
Literally, and like yes, but to your point, yes, then Deuce wouldn't have been, you know, exonerated a little late, but you know, it's
true. Deuce deserved to have his name cleared.
Yes,
he did deserve to have his name cleared. But I think this is just a great depiction of how the justice system fails.
Yes,
people, children, and women every day. Perfect depiction.
Yes. And we kind of talked about the plot twist in the beginning. And we talked about like our reactions and if it was predictable or shocking or whatever. How did you like the pacing of it? Because that was like the biggest one thing that I think Jumata did really well is the pacing. Well, he did well with the whole entire thing. Is the pacing of it. Like it was perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There was not a point in that book where I was bored.
Right.
Where I was waiting for anything else to happen. It was a constant, great pacing.
Yes.
I really enjoyed this book.
Yes.
This has been my favorite so far.
Yes. Honestly, yes. The tension. Honestly, this is kind of what I wanted from the scammer.
Yeah.
And I think what I expect.
Okay,
that was
now
my
that you said
thing.
it. Yeah. Now that you say it, because I wasn't gonna say it, but now that we're saying it, this feels like a true YA.
Yes.
Almost. He was coming into himself.
Yes. The character development
while all of this is happening.
Yes.
Character development. Yeah.
Yes.
This was good. This is the level of depth, I guess, I want from a coming of age story.
Yes.
Which this is not technically a coming of age, but kind of is.
Yeah, it is.
It kind of is. It's just coming out.
Yeah.
You know? And learning to be himself with his parents. Which I loved that.
Listen, I was in bed just like, didn't want to wake Jeremy up, but I was like, oh my God. The minute when she said, sit down, I went through your laptop. Oh my God. And I think what got me because I already knew the mom was going to be
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
It was the dad's reaction that had me like oh my God. Like, and what I loved about it, this was so fleshed out. Because one thing I've heard from my friends who have like come out with their parents is when the parent says stuff like, oh, like we already knew that. Okay, that's fine. And then kind of just leaves it at that. It's almost like that's just supposed to make you feel okay. Yeah. But what I love what the dad did is that he was like, okay, that's cool. And then he apologized. Yes. He apologized to him afterwards and be like, if I did anything to make you feel like you couldn't come to me to begin with, I'm sorry. I'm old. I don't be, it's like, but like that's what really made me cry, was like that apology to it. Yes. Ugh, such a good chapter.
He acknowledged the fact that he was just an old country man. He don't know.
And then they were asking questions about like his love life, like how they had this like they seemed to be genuinely interested in like what he had going on. And then when he hugged them, I was like,
oh my God. Yeah. Junior tried to come in there and be like, I'm sorry too.
We still mad at you. Please.
What's done with him?
Ruin that moment. Oh my God. But like
done with him.
Because I just picture this like big burly man being there for his son. And I feel like there's something about, again, like a masculine man's man accepting their gay son. That's just like, that's just so difficult. Because I feel like not as a mom, but like I'm not a mom, but I feel like for a lot of moms, it's like she stuck up for him all the time. Again, that was expected, but like, there's just Jumata.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of your game.
That was special.
But now I am.
Yes,
ball.
Seriously, I want to read his.
I need to read all of it. Yeah. All of it.
I thoroughly enjoyed that. Like,
yes,
5 out of 5.
Yeah.
5 out of 5 stars.
That's what I was gonna say. 5. I'm gonna do maybe like try a new. Okay, so before we head off, I would say we can call the segment the final sip. That's
okay.
That is very cute.
I would say for the rating, is this a sip, a shot, or a spill? We all know it's not a spill because obviously we just said. For me, I feel like it's a sip. I didn't want it to end. I need a detective series. I really do.
Yeah. Definitely a sip, because I was actually mad at myself for the fact that I had to rush through it. As I'm reading it, I'm like, oh man, I really should have started this earlier so that I could like take my time.
Yeah.
It was that good. I'm like, dang, I really like, I wish I would have done that, because this, I mean, yeah, he did his thing with this. I really enjoyed it. Very nuanced, very well written, well paced, all of that.
I agree with you guys too. I say sip as well. I feel like it was, to some, maybe an uncomfortable topics, but it was necessary. And then the way that he wrote it so that it was entertaining and suspenseful and like little slight lessons and little nuggets. Well done. Well done.
Yes. Even the characters that he added, like, 'cause I feel like what we've seen in a lot of books now, where authors add a whole bunch of characters, but it's like they don't know how to flesh them out to a point. So now it just seems like you're just adding a bunch of people. Like every single, from a major character to a minor character, was like so perfectly executed and fleshed out just enough that I knew about them. I didn't want to know anymore. Like, what's her name? Reagan. I didn't want to know any more about her because I already knew about her from how she acted. Yeah. It was just,
we knew enough to be able to hear her as a person, like her voice, her attitude.
Yes. Oh God. But like, it was so good. So I would. So who should read this book? But follow us on all platforms: Plot on the Rocks, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify. TikTok, Threads, which I downloaded it. Yeah. I didn't realize I downloaded it after I told you that I wasn't going to download it. You sent me something, and then it popped up. I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember doing this at all.
Good, welcome. It's fun. It's like black Twitter back in the
really yes. Okay, with a sprinkle of Pinterest because people be posting like some really nice photos and stuff. And like
can you follow people on? Can you follow people on Threads?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Hold on. You can start fresh too. It's not like all of your Instagram followers. You can like build your own thread, which I really like.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if the actor that I'm currently obsessed with is on there. So, listen.
No, this is one thing you have to know about Threads.
Okay.
Threads is for the people, honey. They don't give a damn about no celebrities. They ran Tamara off Threads.
I saw. Okay, so what happened?
Did you see that?
Oh, I know that they ran her off, but what happened? What happened?
Girl, all she said was hello.
She said hi. I'm new here, and they ripped her.
I saw somebody say. I saw somebody say sister. Like that's what I saw, but I didn't know what she did.
Yeah, all she did was introduce herself. Hi, Threads.
That was it.
Oh, honey.
Okay.
Black folks is all up under them comments. No, we don't want you here. Go home.
No, okay.
Go home, Roger.
Go home, Roger. No, I'm gonna be on this because this is also people thirsting after. Listen, I'm gonna use this moment. We have time left. If y'all are still listening, I'm gonna evangelize right now. I'm gonna proselytize.
Let's hear it.
Oh Lord!
Listen, Tia already knows what the hell it is. Okay, I don't know what they put crack. They put crack in this man.
Who is it? So I can look him up.
Sean. Okay, his name is Sean Hattasey from The Pit. Okay,
let me see.
I don't.
Tia's like, if you mention this man one more fucking time, he plays Dr. Abbott. He's on Quinn. I'm plugging the Quinn app. He has a story on the Quinn app right now. Oh my god! I almost crashed my car.
I'm dead.
But anyway, I just never thought I would be like pining over a 50-year-old white man right now. Like, honestly, like if Dr. Abbott was a real doctor, Dr. Abbott and Dr. Ellis, both of them, I would be in the ER constantly.
Him?
Yes. Oh my god.
Yes, girl.
He plays that's on something else that I've seen.
He was in Animal Kingdom. Listen, have I been watching everything he's in? Shut the fuck up. Leave me alone.
John Q. That's where he was
John Q.
John Q.
Yes, he was in John Q.
He was in John Q.
Yes,
and I haven't seen that movie in forever. And he's aged,
oh my gosh, he's aged so well. But you also, you guys know I also love redheads too. So like, there's like that. But listen, Dr. Abbott, come talk to me with your fucking with your one leg. I can take care of you. Oh, that's a spoiler too, Tia.
He got one leg.
Never mind, I spoiled that because you didn't finish.
That's what I was about to say.
He's an army vet. He's an army vet. Okay, in the shows, he's like fighting wars.
Girl,
and
you love you.
Listen,
you got it because
Why do you think Dr. Robbie is hot?
On one hand, the number
is hot.
I think Dr. Robbie is handsome. I do think he is handsome. But girl, I don't know, Rakia. I told her that white man looked like he teach science class in Arkansas. It's not
Arkansas.
That is so freaking specific. Oh my god.
But is it not true? Don't he look like a science teacher?
Like a regular guy. But I mean,
I know, but like he's a silver fox, okay? Just let me.
What's your favorite thing to say?
Let me have it.
I'm not gonna yuck your yum.
Don't yuck my yum. Okay, don't yuck my yum. And he's first of all, he's a lot of people's yum, so I'm not alone on this island. Okay. So
me and Tia waiting in the water. Okay. You hold the island.
Yeah.
No, here's no. And I don't know what it is. So there's something about him because outside of you two, black women seem to love him too. So you know what? We're right.
We're right.
I will tell you this. I will tell you this.
Black women do love
I didn't see it for.
I feel like, I don't know, a lot of black women I know like gingers.
Yeah.
I don't listen. Here's my thing. It take a lot for me. I'm not gonna say a lot. It takes something very specific for me to think, oh, white man is cute to be in the first place, to be honest. But what I will say, I will be fair here and say that attitude has a lot to do with it.
Charisma.
And like the vibe you give off. Yeah. So once I get to his in the season of the pit, maybe I'll see something that I don't see currently.
No, it's his attitude. It is his attitude. He's very like, he takes charge of the situation. And then it's one of those things where it's like, oh, I can relax. Leave me alone.
I can see it in your eyes. You're like really thinking about it too. Like, ooh.
No, she was looking off in the distance.
Like you was feeling that, girl.
Oh gosh. That's hilarious.
Oh my god, I'm crying right now.
Well, we won't yuck your yummy.
Yeah, you got it, girl.
I know I got it. Okay.
Well, okay. One thing I do want to do before we end, y'all, I want to give a shout out to Mia Lawrence. Mia, I hope you listen to the end of this episode, child, because Mia has commented on several of our Spotify episodes as the first commenter. And we appreciate you, boo. If you're listening, we appreciate you. Follow us on the socials and send us a message so we can be like friends.
Yes, literally.
We appreciate you.
Yes, every single one that
that's love.
Like, and everybody who listens to us, honestly, like we appreciate y'all.
But that's day one for real.
But like, yeah, for real. Yeah.
So that leads us to the end of the episode. If you guys have listened to this far and me, watch The Pit. It's a good show. Like and subscribe for our next episode. We're going to be getting ready for the Black Romance Book Fest in May.
I'm excited.
So the idea that we're going to have is we're going to pick 2 books from authors that none of us have read, like at all. At random. So we haven't really done romance yet this season at all. So this will be exciting to read. So we'll have that up for you guys soon. But thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.